Go, absolute go. Little man. So have it right, up the Chels, up the Minerals FC, big up to every single one of you live and locked in. Hope everyone's doing well and winning in life. Let's have it right. Well, first and foremost, guys, I want you all to smash to pieces that like button. Every single one of you, smash to piece the like button. If you haven't done that, do it now. We also want you to smash to pieces the subscribe button. We're on the road to what? 10K, guys. We are on the road to 10K, and we are moving very, very sharpish. You know the deal. We've got the notification bell, ding dong. Make sure you hit that so you know when we go live in every stream for any time, guys, any time. And we've got the Minerals FC Ultras membership, which is pinned down below in the description, guys. So make sure you get involved. Respect to everyone. Big up to every single one of you. I wasn't going to do one tonight, but I was going to leave it till tomorrow. But I thought, nah, it's fresh in my mind, and I have to do it. First and foremost, guys, shout out to all the Minerals FC Ultras in the chat. Big up to every single one of you. Make sure you land your minerals in the chat, every single one, yeah? Salute to every single one of you. I want to shout out Nick Smith's boy, RJ. It's his birthday, guys, so wish him a happy birthday to RJ, bruv. Let's have it right. And he got to witness a win at the bridge. Quality stuff. Shout out Sizzler, bruv. Big up to Sizzler and his boy as well. Shout out Paul. And as always, guys, you know, it goes without saying, the most important one of all, let's have it right. We see things they'll never see. And shout out to our Chelsea old boy, yeah, our Chelsea Ultra, Minerals FC Ultra, bruv. Smash those likes and subscribe up the Chels. Big up to Nick and Dylan, bruv. Mutz, Liam, Ian, all of you guys, man. Every single one of you. And then we were blessed, guys, that we did have the Chelsea Old Boys Juniors, bruv, in the chat on the last couple of streams. And I didn't even know. It's a special shout out to them too, man. Love, all love. So big up to everyone. Respect, guys. So here we are sitting here, guys. Yeah. We've won a game. Yeah. We got the Birkenbag FC 2. The mighty Sheffield United 0. Yeah. That's what we got today. So listen, 3 points. We said it's a must-win game. In fact, every game we go into is a must-win game at this rate. Yeah. We are back to 10th, guys. We've gone up the table and we're up to 10th. You know, we were 12th and now we're 10th. So massive improvement. No improvement whatsoever. Mate, honestly, there is a lot to talk about on this show tonight. We've got, I've got some great stuff to talk about when it involves the Clownlake wrong-uns, and we got obviously the game to talk about. But we're going to talk about the game. This is the most, well, this is what it's all about. This game today, guys. This game today, man. I'll tell you what. I would say, I don't know, mate. It was dross. It was absolute dross. From the very first whistle all the way to full time. Very boring game. Look, what are we doing here? We're playing bottom of the table Sheffield United. Yeah? They are rubbish. They are pants. They got nothing in their locker whatsoever. I mean, they were toothless. I think Petrovic made one save in the entire 90 minutes. I don't think like they had anything on us. The first half was probably one of the worst halves I've witnessed, bro. I mean, it was shocking. It was like a relegation battle. I mean, it was two mid-teams against each other. And we're a mid-team, but they're a bottom team. So it was almost like Sheffield United, they came out with their game plan, low block us, make it difficult. Absolute the blueprint of Wilder. That's the way he goes. Just sit back, destroy, and try and sort of nick something on a counter. That's how they played, but they just didn't have anything up front. It didn't quite go right for them. They had nothing. There was nothing to worry about. I mean, how can we worry when we've got our 4 centre backs playing in the back 4? You know, we got no Cucurella. Brillo Pad's out, and he's out, and it's been announced by the 20 hours a day merchant Fabrizio Romano. He is out till I think February. He's out till February. So we got no Chile. We got no Brillo Pad Cucurella. We got no Reece James. And at this moment in time, we don't even have Gusto. He's not even playing. So we're playing Disasi, Badashile, Thiago Silva, and Colwill. And I want to sound this out because in that first half, especially, and throughout the entire game, it was like Pochettino was sort of mirroring Sheffield United. It was like he was scared, bruv. He was scared. Didn't play Maatsen left back. Why not? Why are you not playing Maatsen? Because you're worried about height. What are you worried about? The guy's got pace. The guy's got pace. He was a star player for Burnley in the Championship. Why is he not? Why is he not playing? You know, he's there. He played players in their orthodox positions. He didn't even do that. So I look at it and you got Colwill at half time literally limping off, right? Because he's a centre back. This Arse's a centre back. They're not meant to bomb forward on the wings. They're not meant to be play like a natural left back and right back. This is madness, absolute madness. You know, I always said Disasi looks like a doorman, bruv. I mean, it was like they were all doormen. Yeah, shout out Nick Smith. Let's have it right. They're all doormen for Chelsea because we're scared, low on confidence against the bottom of the table team, Sheffield United. We paid too much respect in the first half. Couldn't do anything. And this is the problem I have. We've spent $1 billion on this squad and everyone's getting injured. We got no backups when we need backups. It's very worrying times. Very worrying times. How are we supposed to play against Newcastle now? How the hell are we going to play against Newcastle? We're going to play back 4 again? With 4 centre backs? And listen, I want to back Olivia Bazaglo, bruv. Yeah, let's have it right. There was all this pies and mash, putting out false narratives when the team came out. And it was the 4 centre backs that we've named that were released. And that is the lineup. And then Pies and Mash wanted to report false narrative, all right, on Olivia and say that Colwill had an injury in the warm-up and he's not going to play, which was absolute bangers and mash waffle. This is my point with these brown envelope minions, these brown envelope wannabes. They feed out false narratives, man, all right? And we're going to explain this, we're going to land the minerals on this because later on what I'm going to talk about in terms of the structure at the football club and what these clowns are doing, all right, which we all know, but we need to go into some detail about this. And I've been enlightened today by a proper Chels, today, got knows what's going on, let's have it right, and we're going to land the minerals on that. But going back to the game, first half, abysmal. What's the breaking news? The boom, the bomber, the let's have it right moment. What was it? Enzo Fernandez benched. Well, is Siri Merchant, Ted Lasso going to be happy about that? I'm not too sure. Well, Pochettino landed minerals and he benched him because let's have it right. He's not been performing. All right. He's not been performing. So he played Gallagher and what's his name? Casado as your sitters. Played Cole Palmer. Played Sterling on the right, Mudryk on the left, and our Michael Jackson. So have it right up front. And we did play better in that sense. I thought, personally, even for a poor performance, which it was really, for the good 70 minutes, it was just absolute dire, all right? It was so boring. It was like you could just sense it. If we don't get that first goal, then they'll nick one, and you know how that tune plays out. But they didn't. But I have to say, Mudryk, no end product. Tried, no end product. Gave the ball away a lot. Gallagher, Caicedo worked hard. I thought this was probably Caicedo's best game. And everyone says, yeah, it's his best game. But look at the level of opposition we're playing. This is my concern. Some of these players should be playing well. They should all be playing well. It's the same old saying that we haven't got a core, we're imbalanced. So therefore, you're relying on individual brilliance or individual performances to get us through games. I thought Caicedo cleaned up fantastic. His off-the-ball positioning was excellent. I thought he did clean up. I thought his passing was good. Gallagher worked really hard, really driving in, trying to make things happen. Sterling doing what Sterling does. Cole Palmer was shocking in the first half. He was anonymous. Jackson anonymous. Mudryk did try. But again, it's very worrying going into these games and seeing that we're not really playing well. We're struggling against a dead team, a team that's going to get relegated, a team that's anti-football, a team that just wants to come here and get a draw, nick a draw, because they're that poor. And you have to think about, well, why are we not turning this team over 4-0, 5-0? We were rubbish. I don't want to hear it. First half, absolutely dreadful, yeah? So we go in at half time. We think, mate, Gaffer's got to make changes or he's got to give a team talk. Well, I got an inclination here. I bet serious money that they got Astrid wet in that dressing room, bruv. I'm telling you, she must have given a lovely little speech. She must have maybe done a few little poses, got the players all motivated, especially the counterfeit Jackson, got them motivated. And all of a sudden they come out a little bit more intensity, a little bit more purpose. Up to that point, Petrovic made one good save after we've scored. And we got the guy, the kid, Man City's kid, Man City's boy, is Chelsea's man. And again, he's pulled it out of the bag, dug out the minerals, yeah? And he's got us 1-0 up, settled the nerves, calmed the team down, gives a little bit of confidence. And then I felt once we went 1-0 up with Cole Palmer, that was it, bro. We're done. We're good. We're gravy. I couldn't see us losing this game. I couldn't even see him drawing. But before that happened, yeah, you saw Sheffield United just push their line up a little bit. Their game plan, as Wilder said, first half, 0-0, set up, shut up shop, make sure we're still in the game. Second half, they pushed up. And they started to play a little bit, but then we got the goal. And who assisted the goal? I think it was it Sterling? No, Sterling was the second goal. But we got the goal out of Cole Palmer. Lovely play, and he's there, smash it home. But I want to say something. VAR, criminal, always making us wait. We didn't know whether to celebrate. We celebrated with the goal, but it was like, well, what's going on? That's not offside. Why are they making us wait all this time? They've done it twice for both goals. They did it twice for both goals. And I'm thinking to myself, they were never offside. There was no issues with the goals, but yet they're probably trying to find something. The campaign against Chelsea, you know it. We're probably trying to find a way to get the goal disallowed. Didn't happen. But listen, Cole Palmer in that period, touch, taking on players, off the ball work, intelligent, Caicedo cleaning up, Gallagher working hard in the midfield. Sterling did well as well. We've got to shout out Thiago Silva, man. He pulled the defence together. Disasi was like a brick wall. He was bombing it up and down at one point. He was by the corner flag. Do you know what I mean? It's mental that he was going up and down like a fullback. You've got centre-backs doing fullback work, which is against stronger opposition like a Newcastle. You can't be doing that nonsense. You get caught out. And this is the concern I have. In this game, the most important thing was the 3 points. Got the 3 points. The second goal, assist by was it Sterling? No, Cole Palmer, wasn't it? Sterling got the first assist for Cole Palmer, and then Cole Palmer gave the second for Jackson, was it? And Jackson just had a tap in, bruv. You know Jackson is buzzing. You know he got that team talk from Astrid Wet. You know it. It's definitely, there's no other reason. He's great. Great when he's like 3 feet off the goal line. He can put it away. And he put it away. So he's going to get looked after tonight. I'm sure he's going to get his footage that he wants. So fair play to him, fair play. do what you got to do. You scored a goal. So it is what it is. After that, we sat back. We slowed down. Gaffer brought on a few changes. Brought on Enzo. Took off Mudryk. Put Cole Palmer in the middle. I think for me, he put him more up front, actually, sorry. For me, I feel like Cole Palmer is better when he's further up. I think he can play a 10, but I think he's more dangerous on that right-hand side. When you play Mudryk, you have to play Sterling on the right, and that means Cole Palmer in the 10, bro. But, you know, for me personally, I think Cole Palmer is more threatening when he's on the right, which means Sterling should go on the left and Mudryk doesn't get in the game. This is the way I look at it. Maybe for the Newcastle game, that's the way forward. But Mudryk, you know, he does try. I'm not going to come at the kid. But, you know, when you look at our squad and our team, it's very poor. It's a lot of average players with all this whole high potential nonsense. You know, for me, now they got to step up their game. I will say, everyone was waiting. Well, the brown envelopes kept pushing in. Nkunku's going to make his debut. He's even put a tweet out saying it's a debut. He didn't get his debut. I think when you're 2-0 up, why play him? Why risk him? But the gaffer comes out and says we didn't want to risk him. You know, he's still in rehabilitation. Well, if he's in rehabilitation, then why is he on the bench? Why are we getting all this propaganda and PR nonsense that he's going to get his debut? He never did. I didn't agree with him coming on, but I thought if the game was 0-0, I would bring him on. If it was even 1-0, I'd bring him on. But we got the 2 goals, and that is it. We shut the game, killed the game. Happy days, we move. 3 points in the bag. That's all that matters. But overall performance, shocking. Sheffield are rubbish. Yeah, they're poor. All right. But fair play. We got the points. That's all that mattered. We couldn't afford to lose against Sheffield United. It'd be even more of an embarrassment than what we already are as a whole club right now. We are an absolute embarrassment. So, 1 billion. Yeah, great. Well done. Fantastic. What do we get? Breaking news. Siri Merchant, Kerry Winstanley towards the tunnel, going in the dressing room. I guarantee he's probably handing out Birkin bags for Cole Palmer and Jackson for scoring the goals to win the 3 points. Yeah, probably giving Birkin bags all to the entire squad, man. He's so happy. Well done, guys. You beat Sheffield. Well done. Keep it up. Motivational talk from the Siri Merchant. Nah, man. Nah. Get in the bin. Honestly, we know what you're all about, you clowns, Clownlake. We know exactly what you're about. And there's supporters I spoke to today, mate. I tell you what, they're fully aware. They're fully aware of what's going on. They can see it. They can see it on the pitch. Yeah. The eyes don't lie. We know football. We know what teams are proper, serious football teams. And this one right now is not a serious football team. They're a bunch of young'uns, all right? And listen, anyone celebrating, we celebrate the win. It's a nice day out. It helps us, something to build on. But we've seen it all before. How many times we've gone and won a game? We go, yeah, well, this is the turning point, and we're going to go and land the minerals, and we're going to go on a 10-game run. No, man, I don't see it. Don't see it. Personally, don't see it. It's going to be up and down, like I said at the start of the season, up and down, up and down. And we'll probably stay around the 10th position, mid-table. Everyone's getting excited. We're only so many points off top 4. I'll tell you how many points we're off top 4. 11 points off top 4 right now. Yeah. By the way, Cole Palmer is smoking that City pack. City pack. City pack. He's smoking it, bruv. I'll tell you that. He's smoking it. They bottled a 2-0 lead to Crystal Palace. And then what's worrying for me is, and for us at Chels, is that we play Crystal Palace. What is it, on Boxing Day or day after? We play them. We got Wolves away on Christmas Eve. You know, obviously the players don't like it up north. They don't like the cold weather. Well, they better get to like it, because if they don't, oh man, bogey ground. Oh man, it's going to be. Listen, I don't even want to think about that now. Let's get past Newcastle at this rate. That's the forefront. These clowns will probably go, if we win the Carabao Cup, look at us, they'll celebrate it like Champions League. In fact, probably Siri Merch and Todd Lasso-Bowley will be the first ones there to go and kiss the trophy and hold it up. You know what I mean? That's probably their mindset. To them, that's the pinnacle. We won a Carabao Cup. They probably think we'll qualify for Champions League. Yeah. Their whole model's based upon Moneyball, the American model. Well, they don't have relegation. We do. We do have Champions League spots. Yeah. We do have very important positions in the Premier League that we try to get. And that's number one. Top four is a bare minimum. That should be a trophy. Yeah. So, listen, let's have it right. 3 points is all that matters. And we got the 3 points. So fair play, respect. Yeah. We applaud that. Yeah. But it paves over the cracks. Cracks are everywhere at Chelsea. And this is just paved over them for a short period of time. But everyone saw that game, and it was dreadful. It was a dreadful game. At the end of the day, a win's a win. We don't care how we win. But I am concerned when we've got a lot of money on that field and we are playing almost like Sheffield United. That's concerning to me. As always, that shows where we are at as a football club. Big up to everyone. Smash the piece, the like button. Every single one of you. Big up to Amin. He says, would you sign Mount and Kai from their clubs? Of course I would. I'll bring them back in a heartbeat, bro. I'll bring Tommy T back in a heartbeat. Yeah? I'll bring back Kante and Kovacic in a heartbeat. The reality is, Clownlake, the wrong uns, the clowns that they are, shipped them all out for financial fair play. So have it right. And Tommy Tuchel, they got rid of him, our elite gaffer, because he's not a yes man. End of story, bro. Yeah? End of story. And just to go back to that, there's a lovely article where Pochettino on communication with Chelsea owners says the communication is the same from the beginning of the season when we were in pre-season to today. Of course, it's the same communication, but no words are not important in football. The most important thing is being here. If I am here, it is because of the owners' trust. If at any moment they stop trusting, don't worry, you will not see me here. I mean, listen, there's a lot of people and supporters talking about if we did lose this game, they're Pochettino out straight away. So listen, if he loses to Wolves, if he loses to Palace, the pressure's on Pochettino. But for me, it's not the gaffer, mate. You can sack the gaffer all day long. Doesn't change the root of the problem. Yeah. And that's the structure and the model. This Clownlake, Epstein FC, multi-kid, Moneyball project. That's what's killing us, the model. So have it right. Big up to Jamie, says, Palmer proved my point from earlier this week. He plays with such maturity. He has winner's mentality instilled in him from City. This is the player profile we should be targeting, young and proven. Facts. He did show that, but he's a byproduct of Pep Guardiola's Man City. He helped them win the Super Cup. He was part of the Charity Shield. He showed glimpses of brilliance. Let's have it right. I think he's 1 or 2 GA below Phil Foden, who's playing in a complete team. So he's definitely a top player. He's got massive potential. But let me land the damn minerals. It won't be long in 2 seasons when these owners want to cash in on him, and they'll profit on him big time, because some big club will come in for him that are competing at the highest level. He's going to realise we're not competing, even though he's getting game time. His value goes up. They'll ship him out. I'm going to expose what they're doing later on, like we always do, but we're going to get through the Super Minerals landing here. Big up to CR7 Goat. He said the City fans was booing the players off today after a few bad results. That's the mentality, man. Chelsea have lost that under the Siri Merchant. Listen, that's absolutely true. At the ground today wasn't like it used to be under Tommy T. It's just not been like that all season. It's been very subdued. Supporters are like sort of accepted this whole, it's going to take time. They're a young team. Then they're almost everyone's in acceptance, because, like I say, supporters don't believe that they can change anything. They actually don't believe if we went mad on a protest like we did with the Super League, we can't force these clowns' hands. These clowns are so PR focused and the biggest PR that they pay out is towards the supporters. If they've got the supporters on side, they're happy. That's what they want. So at the moment, all the supporters are playing into the Clownlake's hands. And this is my point, is that they don't believe that we can change it. We can change it. We have the power to change it. It's a results game. End of the day, results like today just mask the reality at Chelsea Football Club is that we are still a mid-table team. We are still inconsistent. We ain't going anywhere fast. We've got injury records. We've got a squad that's really not good enough and deep enough in quality. Our bench is light. We're playing players out of position again in our second season after spending $1 billion. The structure's wrong. The whole ideology, everything, this AI scouting system, everything is wrong. It's not how football works. You can't do it like this. It's not American football. It's not NBA. Yeah. And the fact that City are booing their players for a few bad results shows you. Even Newcastle supporters are coming at Eddie Howe because they've had a taste of Champions League. They feel they're onto something. They've got demands now. They've got standards now. These standards we had at our football club, and they've been shattered. Compliments of Ted Lasso and Siri Merchant and the Clownlake gang, because that's what they've done. They brought us all the way down for us to only accept that, to accept these standards. They want to shut down everything, gut it all out, which is what they've done, and say, we've done it. We've built this. Look at what we've done. But by the way, we're going to forget about the past. We're better than that. You won nothing. You've won nothing up to this point. You spent the most money. We look worse. We don't look complete. We should be a complete winning team with $1 billion, and we ain't. It's a joke. Yeah? Why are we not booing? Why are we not booing the Clownlakes? Yeah? Because they're the ones that are the cause of everything we see on that pitch. Their forefront is not the football team. That is not their forefront. That's not their focus. Their focus ain't winning trophies, mate. Yeah? That's the bottom line. Big up to CR7 Goat for the Super Minerals. James says, hi, Johnny. Poch is a yes man, but no to the extent of Potter. He has his limits. If the owners piss him off enough, he will walk. Dropping Enzo was right. Now, this is an interesting situation and dynamics now, because he's dropped Enzo. What are the Clownlakes going to come and say? What's Ted Lasso and Siri Merchant going to say? Well, right now they can't say anything because he won the game. If he lost the game, then there'll be conversations about why have you dropped our £110 million player, our star boy. Yeah, so have it right. Well, the reality is he's not been performing. It was the right decision. You see, the mentality should be at Chelsea, irrespective of how much you cost, how much wages you're on, what your profile is, what your status is. If you are not performing and you're not landing the minerals and you are not giving what you should be giving to the team and contributing, then you should be benched. The problem Pochettino has is if he does bench him, he's got little quality and less options on the bench or in the squad. So he's almost like downgrading from the downgrades that we've already got from downgrading from the Champions League winning team that we had and what we had under Thomas Tuchel. That's the reality, but he did it, and it was the right decision. It was absolutely the right decision. Up front, he's got no other options. Madueke's going to be shipped out. We know that, so he's not going to play on the right. He's waiting. He's got Nkunku on the bench. Our bench was light again, guys, man. It was light again. So light. Big up Brian. He says, I'm going to miss my brother. Go. Oh, Thiago Silva. Up the fucking Chels. Up the Minerals FC. Listen, the fact that he's going, it's been announced he's going to go, is a joke. We need him. He's got another season in him, and we need him in the squad. We need him. It's clear as day. Yeah? I don't want to hear it. And there's a lot of agenda merchants. Who was it? Pies and Mash didn't even put him in the predicted lineup. This is the agenda being set on Thiago Silva. He's a Rolls Royce player, generational. He's a GOAT, and he loves our football club. He genuinely loves our football club. He's the last one to walk around the stadium and clap us. Yeah, every game without fail. This is leadership quality. We've lost that with Aspie. We lost that with Mount. We haven't got Reece doing it because he's injured. What else we got? We ain't got no one else that does that. Where's the full lap from all the players? They're not, they don't understand, bruv. Yeah, that DNA is fading away. And if Thiago Silva leaves, we've lost another one. We've lost another leader, another valuable player with valuable experience. Do you understand me? So this is the problem we got at Chels, is that they just want to get him off the books. They don't want to re-sign him. They're looking at, well, we got Disassi now, we got Badashile, we got all these players now, we're going to land it. So, yeah, I mean, overall, guys, it's a win's a win. That's all that matters, right? That's all that matters. End of story. Big up to everyone. Smash the likes, guys. Make sure you smash that like button. Every single one of you. Listen, today, it's like nothing's changed. Nothing's changed whatsoever. For me, from what I see, nothing's changed. It's still the same old what I expect from this squad. What is your opinion on Lewis Hall? In respect to what, Geezer? Him as a player, or the fact that Newcastle have got an obligation to buy, but apparently there's a loophole and he can come back to Chelsea? I don't know. I mean, he's going to play the Newcastle game. He's eligible for the Newcastle game, mate. Hopefully he doesn't come back and haunt us. But I don't know. Today, listen, Lewis Hall, I like him. But again, it's all kids. It's all young players. All young players. This is the problem we got at Chelsea. We need leaders. We need experience. And these Clownlakes are not going to do that. They're not going to do it. And this is the problem I have. Yeah? And it's like the same old, mate. Absolute same old. Shout out to Chelsea Old Boys Juniors. Come on, Nick Dillon, bruv. Big up to you, man. He says, yes, Uncle Johnny. Big love to you. Big love to Uncle Cursor and all the Minnals FC. London's first, London's finest. London is blue. Let's have it right. London is blue. We are Chelsea, mate. We're an elite football club. We're the biggest in London. That's what we are. Standards should not be low. Standards should be right up there, as my standards are, as the Minnals FC Ultra standards are. That's how they should be. These clowns have set standards below par, down in the dumps. And that's where the problem lies. It's like you're forced to only accept, like a lot of the supporters, is accept we got to let these players grow and develop. It's a long process. That's what it's all about. It's a long process. Yeah. It's an exciting project. It's long, bruv. What are we doing here? Yeah. Listen, facts. Lewis Hall will be sold irrespective. Lewis Hall, Conor Gallagher, Trev Chalobah, Maatson, all going to be got shot off. Guaranteed. Pure profit. Now, they've gone to FFP, Clownlake, handing the Birkin bag with the goods, as we know, to basically say, look, we've come to you. You're going to give us community service. You're only going to fine us. We'll probably get 100. I don't know. I think someone said to me today, it could be 100 million fine or something ridiculous. Yeah. Could be a big fine like that. Right. So therefore, forget your Osimhens. Forget all these players. You can go and sell your Cobham players, all right? Granted, balance your books because of your financial fair play breaches that they're trying to mud Roman with, yeah? All right? But the bottom line is this. Do you know what? This is down to the FA, all right, and FFP. This is all FA because, you know, UEFA said about the Willian deal, Hazard deal, Etu deal. It's all in the past. It's beyond the surplus, the expiry date of where we would actually charge you for that. So UEFA actually pulled out and said, no, we're not going to do anything. They went to FFP and the FA. The FA are robbing everyone, mate. Do you know why? Because they're not making enough money. Yeah? They're actually not making enough money. They're getting their pieces from the broadcasting rights. And I'm going to go into this because I was enlightened today. Because, you know, the forefront for these clowns, yeah, is money. That's it. They are here to make money, to instill a model that makes them money, a structure. Now, people said, yeah, after my show with Eunice, shout out Eunice, that was a great show. All right. People were saying, oh, yeah, I said you bought the club on a cheap 4 billion, 3 billion they spent. Yeah. All right. That's cheap. If Roman was in charge, he's selling it for a lot more. That's the first thing. The second thing is, right, you've got a clause in there to do a stadium rebuild. All right. You have to do that. So in their 2 to 3 billion budget, all right, they've already spent a billion, and we're seeing what the repercussions of that billion is on the field. Not good enough. Yeah. So have it right. So that other 1.234 billion is to build the stadium, and then they got to implement money into the women's team, into the Cobham Academy and restructuring and this and that, right? So they're already well into the actual first team of Chelsea spending. They're not going to spend big money, okay? Yeah, Osimhen, all right. Everyone saw Osimhen today doing 3-4 kick-ups and then assisting, looking like a beast, and then you see him at the other end, tries a bicycle kick, and it's like a rugby shot. Listen, Osimhen looks good. Everyone in the Chelsea fan base is twerking for Osimhen. The reality is, unless you pay and match the wages that Napoli are offering or another big club's going to offer, all right, and you have to pay the 100 million, which right now we don't have, irrespective if you sell all our Cobham players, which lessens and makes our squad even smaller without any Chelsea DNA, you still ain't signing Osimhen, right? In the condition we are. Even Frank Leboeuf came out the other day or today and said, Chelsea ain't going to get a top striker. What top striker wants to come to Chelsea as a mid-table club? Now, if you're a mid-table club right now and we're in a process and you're going to spend the money on the with wages, you can sign these players because they'll come, all right? Man United have done it. It's proven. They'll do it, all right? The reality is we know it's broadcasted, and like I've been saying for God knows how long, about a year, that they want to lower the wage structure and they're going to cap it 150 grand a week. So you're not going to sign these players. Even Ivan Toney. We're not even going to go for Ivan Toney because Ivan Toney, again, big money with half a year on his contract. If he re-signs, they're going to get their 100 plus million, irrespective. They still want 80 odd million for this guy. And again, he's going to want a challenge. He's 27 years old, but he doesn't fit the profile. They'll only buy players under 25 years old. So again, you're restricted in the market for a proven striker. Ivan Toney's a proven Premier League striker. So there's not much of a gamble there. With Osimhen, there's always a gamble because Osimhen comes from Serie A. He comes from a slower league. You know, it's a different ball game, different level, playing in the relentless Premier League to playing in Serie A. We've seen the cement booted field. Everyone goes, oh, look at him. He's a baller. He's laying the minerals. He's got a touch like a trampoline, bruv. All right, where the ball just bounces off. God knows where it's going to go. Like we're playing rugby or something. All right, because he's got cement in his boots. His first touch looked incredible in Serie A. Why? Because he gets more than 1 second on the ball. In the Premier League, you're lucky if you get half a second on the ball. A second, yeah? In Serie A, you've got 2 seconds, maybe 2.5 seconds. Those extra seconds help you with your first touch. So, in the day, is Osimhen going to be able to deal with that? Is Osimhen going to have the same service at Napoli, like at Chelsea, like he has at Napoli? Is he going to get that? Because we ain't got that style of players right now. We haven't got that level of quality right now. So, the reality is we ain't signing Osimhen. I don't see it. And if we do, we're going to have to sell a lot of our players to do that, and you've got to break the wage structure. So this is the thing. Look, I'm going to read you something now. All right? So bear with me. Let me get it up. While I do that, I want everybody to smash to piece the like button. Yeah? Every single one of you, smash to pieces the like button. Let me just make sure I got it up. Let me get it up. Here we go. All right. Let's get it up. So, I want to bring this up. We're going to put this here. So, Blue Co are inspired by Red Bull. The club will scout players, develop them over a 3-year period before selling them on for a high price. Strasbourg to Chelsea will be like what Salzburg are to Leipzig. Yeah? We're doing exactly the same model, which is what I've been telling everyone for God knows how long, for a whole year. We're basically plagiarising the Red Bull structure at our elite football club because the forefront is money. So this is what it is here. Blueco's strategy for Strasbourg. The report detailed that Blueco were directly inspired by the multi-club model implemented by Red Bull, wherein the club scouts young players with high potential, develops their skills over a 3-year period, and then sells them at a high price before repeating the process. Part of that model relies on the role of the Red Bull Salzburg, who operate as a feeder club for Rasen Ballsport Leipzig. Talent is developed at Salzburg before it is then moved to Leipzig, where it can be better showcased in the Bundesliga and sold for a higher fee. In this system, Strasbourg will become to Chelsea what Salzburg are to Leipzig. A notion that the French team strongly reject, yet this concept has regardless influence a dramatic shift in the transfer strategy at Strasbourg, with the recruitment to be focused on players aged 23 or under. Now, doesn't that sound familiar, guys? Yeah? A refined strategy. A few weeks into the summer, Bluecoat exerted its influence on the clubs, instructing Les Alsaciens to not just simply focus on a recruitment geared towards young players, but to focus exclusively on young players. There was no longer room in the budget for any player that did not fit the consortium's overall strategy and player profile. Before this shift, Strasbourg has been in advanced negotiations with several players that had matched the club's criteria following a season where they had struggled against relegation. In particular, the team had focused its attention on signing an experienced centre-back such as Davinson Sanchez, 27, or Kenyan Joseph Okumu, 26. This reports that L'Equipe reports that this had the effect of worrying certain players within the squad who questioned the benefits of the team looking to focus exclusively on youth when seven players aged 21 or under were already returning to the club following the end of their loan deals. However, Strasbourg argues that they are not extremists. If we have to take an experienced player, we will do it, with the club actively renewing Kevin Gamiro's, who's 36, contract for an extra year. Yeah. Well, let's have it right. We're in the mud. Yeah. We are in the mud, in the gutter. Do you understand me? Yeah. This is what they're doing. Moneyball. You know, today I had a great conversation. The fact of the matter is, the geezer works in America in sports, the sports industry. Everything these clowns are doing is a direct replica and template used like Moneyball, baseball, NBA, long contracts, low wage structure, young talent. We're flipping kids like we're flipping burgers, mate, at the old Mackie D's. Let's have it right. And we're feeding out PR Happy Meals that go along with that. So everyone doesn't say or blink an eyelid, doesn't think anything of it. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. We are done. We are done out here. Yeah, because the forefront focus is implementing this structure. And it brought me back to the point I was trying to make, that the owner's got the club on a cheap. These are basically Richard Gere in Pretty Woman. You know Richard Gere in Pretty Woman. You've all seen the film. He's a guy, businessman, goes and buys businesses that are, need revamping, wants to add more value, guts them down, rebuilds them, and sells them for double, triple the money. All right, that's what they do. These are what Clownlakes are doing with Chelsea Football Club. They've gone in there, gone, no, we're going to gut it all down. We're going to literally implement our model, our structure from America, and we're going to translate it, because the forefront is that it's going to make great money. And what that does is implements a structure at the football club at Chelsea with the global brand that it is, the elite club it is. They can do it quicker than a Brighton, because Brighton, Seagull Merchants, they ain't got the eliteness. They haven't won anything. Chelsea have. They've got the heritage and the recent history of winning trophies, which is going to bring me on to the next point. But the point I'm making is they'll come in, they implement the structure, they rebuild the ground, the stadium, add maximize capacity, whether that's at Earls Court or still at SW6, yeah, and do it where we are now because they bought property behind us. So this is the problem we got, is that, and what they do, these guys are vampires, yeah, let's have it right. They're vampires, and they're literally sucking blood out of Chelsea Football Club, yeah. They're implementing the structure, so when they sell the club in 10 years or sooner, let's have it right, once it's implemented, but we know 6 years is going to take to rebuild the stadium, they will present this amazing model and structure. They'll show them all the data, all the figures on their spreadsheet in their nice little boardroom, yeah, smoking their cigars, having a lovely, wonderful meal. Let's have it right, yeah. Birkin bags as your little gift bags for all the, prospective buyers. And they're going to sit them in there and they're going to go, look at our profit margins. This is a structure implemented. So you're going to inherit that. You're going to inherit all the revenue from the new stadium. You're going to inherit what we've done globally, increasing the fan base, merchandise, broadcasting. Let's have it right. We've got all this young talent. We've got multi-clubs built around Chelsea. You can buy that whole structure. You can buy it for 10 billion. Let's have it right. Yeah. That's what they're doing. They have no interest in winning anything. Doesn't matter. You know what they're happy with? Exactly what they did with the Dodgers. That Ted Lasso Bowley is win one trophy with the Dodgers. That's what the American model is. The American model is exactly that. It's not trophy focused. It's not dominating in the industry that you're in being the best team. That's not the focus. The focus is the structure, profit, margins, globalization, monetizing content. That is the forefront of Chelsea Football Club. And this is what brings me to the next land in the minerals. And you should all smash the like button for this. Smash the like button for this, yeah? Because I'll tell you this. It broke out today, and I was told today. We were aware of it, but isn't it interesting that I have this conversation today, and this breaks out? It's mad. So let me get it up for you lot. So bear with us. And I want you all to smash the like button while I do that. Because this is going to back what I'm saying to you guys. All right? This is going to, you're going to understand what's happening at Chelsea. All right? You do. You'll do anyway. That's not the point. We do, they don't. So let's bring it up. Exclusive. Man City and Chelsea set to find out details of the expanded 2025 across 29 days and finish just 3 weeks before the start of the next season. Man City and Chelsea will find out the schedule. Mail Sport has learnt the expanded competition is set to finish on the 13th of July 2025. Man City must win before going to pointless FIFA Jamboree. So, Man City, let me get rid of all that crap. Let me just close this down here. All right. Man City and Chelsea players will be given notice of the grueling 2024-25 season that could carry on until 3 weeks before the start of the next campaign, when FIFA confirmed the schedule for the expanded Club World Cup on Sunday. FIFA plans for the new 32-team tournament have been shrouded in secrecy since President Gianni Infantino, biggest wrong and crook brown envelopes, have it right, sellout, stunned clubs by announcing its launch without their agreement during last year's World Cup. But Mail Sport has learned that the inaugural competition in the United States has been scheduled to take place between the 15th of June and 13th of July 2025. Okay, so City and Chelsea have already booked their place in the tournament, along with Real Madrid, by virtue of winning the Champions League during 2021 to 2024 qualifying period, while the winners of this season's competition will also qualify automatically. 8 other European clubs will qualify based on their performance in the UEFA competitions. over the same 4-year period, along with 6 clubs from South America, 4 each from North Central America, Africa and Asia, as well as 1 from Oceania, and a final guaranteed spot for the host country, the USA, of course. Infantino is expected to announce the schedule after it's rubber stamped at the meeting of the FIFA Council in Jeddah on Sunday. All right, guys. So, while all the venues have been set, yet to be confirmed, Sport has learned that the majority of the stadiums will be on the USA's East Coast in order to ensure more favourable kickoff times for European television audiences. Of course, because it's all about television rights, money-making schemes. This is what it's all about. And for UEFA and FIFA, they need the revenue. They're maximised on revenue with what we're doing already. They're already adding an extra, 6 places, I think it is, across the UEFA Champions League to get more broadcasting rights, more revenue. The Club World Cup itinerary will be particularly brutal for the Premier League clubs, with the Community Shield taking place just 3 weeks after the final, and the 2025-26 domestic season starting the following week. Now let's have it right, yeah? 3 weeks before the new season, yeah? 3 weeks. You got to prepare, play a full-out tournament, and then go into our new season. Now, let me explain something to you, yeah? These clowns they ain't worried about not getting Champions League football. You believe that we all think, from what they told, yeah? Oh, you have to get top 4. You ain't going to get top 4 this season. You're a long way from Starbucks. Ain't happening. But listen, let's have it right. This is what they're banking on. This is big money. America, you push out the Chelsea brand. But it's funny, they want to mud Roman Abramovich, yet they wouldn't even be in this competition, which they've been planning for, if we didn't win the Champions League when we did, before they took over us. Do you understand me? So this is their forefront. It's all about that. Everything's about the money. They're happy. They're not worried about Champions League football. Why? It doesn't affect their model. They've got all the time in the world. They've got all the time in the world to develop these players. We've got another 2 seasons to go. They're all happy about that, and they've got Cobham to get maximum profit and buy more young kids. We're not getting linked with any experience. We're not going to buy any experience. So therefore, you're stuck with this Clownlake model. And the Clownlake model has killed Chelsea, and it's going to continue to kill Chelsea. You see, these guys are only here for the buck. We are backed by Saudis. Clownlake is Saudi, yeah? Now, these owners can sell if they want within the 10 years. That I have found out. They can sell. I really need them to sell, guys. But do you know what they're waiting for? This is the money. This is the money ball. When you talk about Moneyball, you talk about the golden minerals. This is what the golden minerals is. Once financial fair play is in the bin, because basically every club in the Premier League is trying to get FFP in the bin. Pretty much all the big clubs, obvious reasons. But the FA are trying to find other ways to make money because they're not making enough money from FFP. So FFP is eventually going to be scrapped, yeah? Once that happens, all these owners, Newcastle, City, Glazers, if they want, everyone could just blow the money, mate. Everyone can go out there and buy the money. That's when they'll sell the club, and they'll sell it to Saudis. That's what we need. We need that to happen sharpish. We need these clowns to sell us out to the Saudis who are backing Clownlake. We want those guys. We don't want these guys. These guys have killed us. Yeah? You see, there's a difference. When you have Saudis and like the Saudi League and what they're doing with all the boxing, they're hosting all the boxing, anti-Joshua's, the Tyson Furies, all these fights, yeah? All right? You know they don't make money off it. They lose money. They don't care about making money. It's what it does to their country, their brand. They want to compete with Dubai. They want to land the minerals, yeah? They want it to be the next place. And they will gain revenue. They can even sell alcohol. They're getting a license to sell alcohol, yeah? So that they can build the brand up, make money, longevity. Because let's have it right. They see the long term. They can lose money. They don't care. They got so much money. Well, we need, when FFP leaves, these owners will come in and we will get someone like Don Roman Abramovich again, he's not there for the money. He's just there to be successful. The Newcastle owners are like that. The City owners are like that. Our owners are not like that. We've got the worst owners, mate. Telling you all day long. And that's a fact. I don't hear anything else of it, bruv. End of story. Big up to Jamie says, our downfall is worse than United and Arsenal's, yet our fans are just accepting it. Look how much the other fan bases complained our fans have weak mindset. That's the thing. Rivals are saying our mindset and our mentality's gone weak. No, not in the Minerals FC. We're right up there. Yeah, we don't accept those standards on this channel. Yeah, and as supporters, all right. I'm not accepting it. Today, what we watched and witnessed was dross. It was just embarrassing, right? But all that matters is the win because we're so desperate for a win. We're going into every game, going it's a must win. We're not competing anywhere fast. We're not going up the table anywhere quickly. We've moved from 12th to 10th. We're back at 10th again, mid-table, which is the reality of the situation. Pochettino came out and says the reality is we're mid-table. Reality is mid-table. All that mentality's gone in the bin ever since Roman left. Shout out Chelsea old boys. Respect to our two uncles, Johnny and Cursor. The love you had for our dad will never be forgotten. Roman 2 stars, elite. Now fuck off, Clownlake scums up the Chels. Let's have it right. Minerals landed. Facts. Love. All love, bruv. All love. God bless you all, man. Brian says, hey, Clownlake, circus act, sort it out or get in the bin. Up the Chelsea, up Minerals FC. This is the thing, guys. This is the thing. We've always said it. Clownlake out or sort it out. The reality is they're not going to sort it out. That's the reality. Until we make them do it. A lot of supporters don't think that we can. We can do it, right? We got the Minerals to do it, all right? And it will only take certain losses and bad performances and a rubbish finish. They don't care, man. They're still banking on buying Brazilians. They're still banking on buying these young players. You've got Strasbourg fans who are protesting against Clownlake and Ted Lassaboli. Because why? The interest, the forefront is not ambition at their club. They're now a feeder club. Like I've just read to you what this Blue Co is about. They're using AI scouting. AI scouting. How can you use AI scouting by young players? They're human beings. Football doesn't work like that. They think they're football manager experts, these lot. They think they're playing football manager, and they literally are. They're making signs after signs. They don't know what they're signing. They just see him as pound notes. They see him as profit margin. You know what I heard today? Mudryk, we sell him. Sorry, not Mudryk. Madueke. They make profit on him. They make like 8 million, 9 million profit on this guy, even if they sell him for under what they bought him because of the whole wage structure and all this jazz. Every year, a player's value depreciates by 25%, right? So every time you buy these players, when we bought Kai Havertz for 72 million, well, we had him for 3 seasons. That's 25% every season. So when you sell him for 65 million, they've made the profit, bro. That's how it works. So they see, all right, they bought a player, decrease the value, got long contracts, the wages are low. So it all balances itself out for these clowns. And they'll sell these players and they'll make their money. That's what they do. They are elite at making money, but they're not elite at running a football club. They don't know what they're running, these clowns. Yeah. They don't understand the heritage, the culture. They don't understand the love. You know, they call us supporters customers. That's all you've got to know. You've got Siri saying, we're going to try and win on the field. But the forefront is, low wage structure. We're not going to buy experienced players and all this jazz. Get in the bin, man. Get in the woods. Absolute wrong'uns. You're a long way from Starbucks, Hollywood, all that jazz. Yeah, trying to bring all this Hollywood Moneyball to our football club. It's embarrassing. What are we doing here? Thomas, big up to you, my geezer. He says, big up, Johnny. All the way from Australia. Wish I could protest from here. Absolute shambles of a model to run a club. Take your money back. Give me back my club. Clownlake out. And this is the narrative, yeah. This is the true narrative. And this is what it should be. You know, these guys are killing our football club. All right. They're mocking it, literally mocking it. And they're treating us like we're some, non-elite football club. Like, we're not a big club. You know what they're doing? They're pushing out all of the diehard, the old school supporters. All right, because even if they don't go, even if we boycott, they will fill the stadium. You think that in that FIFA Club World Cup tournament in America, every ticket will be sold? They'll be like gold dust. Every game. They're making the money. They're making the money on broadcasting. That's what it's all about. These clowns want to implement where a structure where customers pay to get the rights to watch. Instead of Sky Sports, they get the rights to watch Chelsea games apart from the 3 o'clock kickoffs, because the 3 o'clock kickoffs will affect all the other leagues in English football, and they don't want to do that because it's heritage. All right. But any other game, they will do that. Now they're getting broadcasting rights. They're sorting it out. This is where it is. It's all the money. It's all about money. It's all about Netflix and OnlyFans for these lot. I'm giving you an example. It's online. You heard Siri Merchant talking about monetizing content. There's a great opportunity in the market. I'm surprised clubs don't do it. Well, that's what they're doing. That's their focus. And they're happy to let these players for 3 years, every 3 years. Yeah, we'll flip them now because we've got players farmed like Angelo and Santos and Casady and all these players, let them develop. What they don't realise is the trajectory in development is detrimented by what clubs are they developing at, what level, because that's the level you're going to bring back to Chelsea, and it's not going to be Chelsea level. And you're not actually focusing on what development suits these players. You're just shipping them to Strasbourg, expecting them to develop at Strasbourg. It's delusion. It's madness. Yeah? It's non-footballing brains making footballing decisions. How's Santos' loan going? We bought all these players that we saw in pre-season. Now, we know in pre-season, Pochettino, when Nkunku got the injury, his formation changed. And maybe when Nkunku comes back, he's going to go back to that formation where we played well in pre-season. That's a long way from Starbucks, mate. The reality is we're still average, mate. We are still an average team. And that's the reality. Big up Rick, who says Chelsea could have theoretically bought Harry Kane, Jude Bellingham, Declan Rice, James Maddison, Erling Haaland, and would have had about 500 million for spare. But the wage structure gets blown out of water. But why would that matter when you sold and made how much did they make back? 400 million back, whatever it was, off the books. They clean the books. It's all about balancing the books, guys, because of FFP's fine. So they're trying to counter that in. And that's why we're going to sell all our Cobham players in January and in the summer, all right, to pay that off and then go back in the market again and spend on more young players. Because the reality is we can't go out in the market again. We can't be buying these big blocks of bluster signings again. It's all in the bin, man. It's finished. It's done out. We're done out here. But the reality is, yeah, you're right. We could have spent big money on these players. At least maybe 3 of them, you know. Declan Rice, Harry Kane, and James Maddison. You're never going to get Bellingham, but I get your point. But we could have got James Maddison on the cheap, you know. Premier League experience, can play number 10, natural number 10. We didn't do that. And that's where the problem lies at Chelsea Football Club. You know, that is the problem. Let me just get this out of the way. Where is it? I want to bring this up. Where is it? I've got a great thing here. I want to. Someone did a poll. I think it was the Athletic. It done a poll. I've got it on my phone, guys. So let me put it up on my phone. Yeah. 1 second. There was a poll done, and I'm pretty sure it's the Athletic. Yeah. Yeah, it was. Who should take the most blame for the position the club are in? There you have it. Owners 63 odd percent. Manager 1.7%. Yeah. Is that right? Yeah. 1.7%. Yeah. The sporting directors 18 odd percent. The players 10 odd percent. Roman Abramovich. How can you put Roman Abramovich in there, you wrong-uns? That's what I'm saying. Try to mud Roman Abramovich. Well, let's have it right. We are in this position. We are the state we are because of the Clownlakes. And that's the reality of the situation, bruv. Have you watched Alfie's video? I don't know who Alfie is, my geezer. Unfortunately, I don't know who he is. I don't know who he is. You'd have to tell me in the chat who he is. Innit? Clowns, bruv. 6.3% of Roman. It's embarrassing. Yeah. Oh, my days. I got to play you this, guys. I got to play you this. Where is it? It's elite, bruv. Oh, man. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Let me get it up for you. You'll love this one. Here it is. Shout out God of Frogs, bruv. Shout out God of Frogs. I don't know how he found this, but this is hilarious, mate. This is absolutely hilarious. So let's land the damn minerals here. You'll love this. What? You'll love this. Trust me. Funny as hell, mate. All right, let me get it up. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Yeah, done. Let's go.
Oh, mate, it's only polite to read out the super chat from somebody called Edo who says, you are in the woods wrongin'. Thank you, mate. Appreciate you taking the time out to say that. Cheers. This one's for you. Oh, mate, it's only polite to read out the super chat from somebody called Edo.
Edo, he says. He calls Edo. That's a wrong move. It's Edu sucks toes. Let's have it right. Say it as it is, bruv. And he's right. You're in the woods, Rory. Yeah, failed actor Jennings. Absolute wrongin'. Let's go.
Who says, you are in the woods wrongin'. Thank you, mate. Appreciate you taking the time out to say that. Cheers. This one's for you.
Oh, let's have it right. Everybody smash the like button for that. Smash the like button. Drink in the minerals. Drink in the minerals. Come on. Edo, Edo. Oh, man. Edo, man. I read it out, Chelsea old boys, man. I read it out. I promise you. I read it out. Love to you, mate. Love to you. Of course. Come on. You must have been cut out when you didn't see it. I've read it out, my geezers. Oh, man. He's in the mud, that guy, man. He's in the mud. He's absolutely in the mud. Apparently, he's taking over. He's taking over Goldfish. Yeah, Goldfish on Talk Sport tonight. Interesting that. He's getting the limelight, is he? Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, I don't know, Alfie, mate. Oh, is that what you meant? EastEnders. Oh man, what are we doing here, bro? What are we doing here? Come on, guys, just smash the likes, man. Every single one of you, smash the likes. We see things they'll never see, man. Come on, smash those likes. Hit the subscribe. We're on the road to 9K already, bruv. Already. We're on the road to 9K. Yeah, so have it right. So listen. Oh, out of all the players that we signed, Cole Palmer's probably got to be the best signing. We don't know what Nkunku's going to be coming back like, and everyone's very optimistic with Nkunku, like he's going to be, the next thing since sliced bread, the best thing since sliced bread and all that. Reality is we don't know. Needs to be eased in, yeah. But he's a baller and he's got minerals, and we're not going to deny that, yeah. All these melts going, oh, he's got more GA, open play GA or whatever than Mason Mount in this and that and game. Listen, until he wins me that big open play GA to win us the Champions League and all that jazz, let's have it right. I don't hear all this nonsense. What are we comparing, bruv? We're a mid-table team. What we're comparing, GA that takes us to nowhere. Get me 30 GA, 30 GA plus. Yeah, 30 plus GA, bruv. Let's have it right. Yeah. You know what I mean? Joe Shields quality, but he's come from Man City. Joe Shields. We know what he's basically, they're trying to copy Man City, but the difference is Man City still pay high wages. Their owners are ambitious. They don't go in that dressing room. They don't even attend many games. Yeah, they let Pep do his job. They got the right structure. They got the right directors, the right level, bruv. They're all on the same page. Yeah, and that's it. End of. We don't have that at Chelsea. Everything is done by Clownlake, Siri Merchant, and Ted Lasso-Bowley. They're the ones that call the shots. They're in charge. And the one with Siri Merchant on Clownlake, they call all the shots. That's what you got to understand at Chelsea. Yeah, that's the difference. There is no, structure and food chain at Chelsea. It's directly straight up to those clowns, mate, that make all the decisions. They go, listen, they're doing what they do in American football. They go in that dressing rooms every game. They're part of they're part of the team, man. We're part of the team. Yeah, go and get your coaching badges for you to be in the dressing room. Wrong uns. What are we doing here, man? Yeah, that's a good shout, Ryan. Joe Shields got us Palmer and Lavia. Now, he's worked with these players. And he knows. And I'll be honest, I'm more excited about seeing Lavia in this team than anyone else right now. I think Lavia is going to be a massive contribution and help to this team in the way that he will just sit in front of the back four. He can carry the ball. He's got a bit of dribbling about him. But Joe Shields fought tooth and nail to bring him at Chelsea. So I think it's going to be a very good signing, guys. Very good signing. But we ain't seen him because we signed him injured. We signed him injured, mate. And in the day, he's come from Southampton's. He's Belgium, isn't he? He's Belgium. Shout out Darko, who knows him actually. Listen, we know Palmer. What club he's come from. They know how good he is, and he's not had loads of senior football, but you're buying talent now. And listen, credit to Cole Palmer. He's shown a lot of minerals and mentality, maturity. But why are all our other signings not like that? Why? Why are they not like that? We got to give Casado his props as well. I think Casado. I think the midfield will be Casado, Lavia, and Kunku number 10. That's what I see. Yeah. But where does Enzo fit in all this? This is the problem. They're buying players and they're asking a gaffer to just assemble them and put them together. This is the problem we got. Yeah. They're basically a budget Roman. This is what these clowns are. They're a budget Roman. Everyone's a yes man, but there's a difference. Roman allowed the footballing professionals to do the job. He allowed them to get on with the job and he'd give them the best of the best. These clowns not doing that. They're giving the best of the best kids. Kindergarten FC, Red Bull FC. That's what we're doing at Chelsea. Yeah, that is Chelsea now. We told everyone this for a year on end. Yeah, all right. And now it's too late. It's too late. It's done, man. Like they've implemented it. They spent all the money. This is where we're at now. I don't know what to say anymore, man. Don't know what to say anymore. We're done out here, bruv. 4-4-3. Let's have it right, merchants. That's what they are. They're buying everyone for 4-4-3. Billy Gilmore's a baller, bruv. We should have Billy Gilmore at Chelsea, but the reality is he was pound note, wasn't he? Pound note. So that's what's going on at Chelsea. Facts, Chelsea old boys. Even the government stopped us getting Saudis to our club, and they chose these clans to destroy our Chelsea because of Roman's legacy from our dad. Told us Roman the GOAT, and that's facts, absolute facts. We have been sabotaged by the UK government. We could have been sold to Saudis. They didn't give us the Saudis. Everyone knew that the Saudis bid, and they wanted the money. And even with financial fair play, they would never implemented this ridiculous project at Chelsea. They would never implemented this nonsense. This is a joke, man. It's embarrassing. It winds me up. Big up James says, Johnny, forget the rat tunnels. The owners are like star-nosed moles with their tunnels and blindly splashing the cash. At least rats can actually see. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Rat tunnels, man, everywhere, bruv. They're moles. They're moles. Yeah. They've infested our football club, and they are just literally poisoning toxic. It's toxic. It's toxic positivity FC at Chelsea Football Club. You know, we're just happy to win a game today. That's where we are as a football club. We're just happy to win. We're not competing for nothing. We're a long way from Starbucks, mate. Four key principles of a player: availability, quality, position, passion. Facts. We ain't got that. We haven't got that at Chelsea Football Club. Only a handful. That's the reality. That's the reality right now at Chelsea. It really is the reality. You know. Like I don't know what more to say. I mean, how much more can we expose these clowns? How much more? The only way is to protest against them. The reality is, a win like this sugarcoats, paves over the cracks for the next game to give you false hope into thinking we can go on and do something special. And the reality is, the squad is got injuries to key positions of some key players, Reece James Chilwell in particular. You've got the backups out. You're playing players out of position again. So Pochettino's having to problem solve when he's not an elite problem solving gaffer. He's a development gaffer. And everyone goes, oh, look what he did at Southampton. Look what he did at Spurs. What did he do? What did he win? Didn't win nothing, man. I don't care what you do, how you progress. It suits these clowns, doesn't suit us as a football club. You know, we're meant to be challenging. Everyone says, we've been spoilt at Chelsea, spoiled. Well, look how Man City supporters are acting now. Look at their standards. Look at their expectations, dropping points. Look at Newcastle giving it the big one to the players, the team. Expecting and demanding. They ain't even won anything yet. All right, because they know they're on the right trajectory. We haven't got that at Chelsea. There's no process to trust. Yeah, it's trust the money, trust the profit. Yeah, it's trust mid-table. It's trust gutted Chelsea FC. Yeah, that's what it is at Chelsea now. It's trust the decline now. Trust the cum shot. Let's have it right. It's what we are at Chelsea now. Sadly. Listen, and Kunkunovic can improve us, granted, and I've mentioned that. The reality is you're putting pressure on these guys. You're putting pressure on these guys. And they need a run of games. They need match sharpness. They need fitness. They need to look at the teams we're playing and we're beating now. I mean, and everyone's going, we've got back-to-back home wins. Fucking hell. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We're so grateful for 3 home wins now all season. Wolves at Christmas. Crystal Palace after that. Mate, I don't know what to say here. I really don't. Right, this is a key point. The model is working at Brighton FC. The AI scouting software is used by Burnley. We're at Burnley. They're in the mud, right? That's the benchmark. They're trying and erring on our football club. It's an experiment on our football club. And a lot of clubs now, like Ratcliffe and that, they want who may not go to Manchester United, in fact, they won't, the FA, or is it FFP, won't allow a loan for him to get a loan to buy shares in the club. The guy's a billionaire. He's got to get a loan to buy shares to get the 25% of United. So United are further in the mud. I think they're still waiting for the Saudis to come in and buy them. That's the reality. I think this is all smoke and mirrors for these guys to give the Glazers what they want, which is their 10 billion or whatever it is. But what I'm saying to you is everyone wants this model. They want to copy it. That's what they want to do. And it's not even working. Because it's all about that. Football's dead. The soul, heritage of football, it's all in the bin now at Chelsea. And not only at Chelsea, but as a whole, Premier League. They're sabotaging our league, man. They're sabotaging our beautiful game. I'm telling you, football's soulless now. It's all pound notes, it's all Moneyball. Yeah. And this is the way I see it, guys. It's the only way I see it. Smash the piece, the like button, every single one of you. Every single one of you. AI by Players FC. Facts. This is what we got. Can you believe we're using an AI software to buy our players now? Because the data's fantastic. It's great data. We're going to implement now. We're going to sign these young kids. Listen, did anyone see Endrick get announced at Real Madrid? Look at the levels, bro. That's a young talent. That's who you pay 60 million euros for. You can tell he's going to be dynamite. All right. Ancelotti there to greet him. He's look at the players around him. Look at the squad. Look at the mentality. Where's that at Chelsea? No. We'll go and get Madueke. We'll go and buy Santos. We'll go and buy Angelo. No, don't get Endrick. Because we don't inflate the market. What a load of bangers and mash waffle, man. Joke. Like you ain't inflate the market anyway, buying the young kids you're buying. We're a shambles, guys. I don't care. This is the true narrative. Take it in, drink it in, bruv. This model does not collaborate with an elite gaffer. I am on my knees for a Jose Mourinho back at Chelsea. Literally. I need it. Yeah. We need it. Yeah. The reality is we don't. His podcast is coming out with John Obi Mikel as well. That's going to be very interesting, bruv. But I need Jose Mourinho for Chelsea Football Club. I need that. I need him to rattle feathers in that club. The reality is they're not going to get it. Not going to get it. And that's facts, yeah. Do we have any human scouts? It's the Clownlakes, Siri Merchant and Ted Lasso. They're the scouts at Chelsea Football Club. Carrotty and Winstanley. Yeah, Stuart Little. Big up Rebel Rising. What you say about AFC Wimbledon? The fans are the owners and run the club. Listen, us supporters will never run the club now the way it is now. These clowns run the club. We need to run it. We need to take ownership of our football club back. And the only way by that is landing the damn minerals and doing what I've been saying we should be doing since last season. The reality is there's too much of a big divide in the fan base. There's too many supporters still sitting and waiting to see what happens, all right, when you can clearly see we're stagnating. Even worse, you know? That's the reality, bruv. Oh, yeah, Kendrick Pies is coming to London next week. Big up Sizzler, bruv. PR and brown envelopes will be on overdrive next week. Yeah, he's our superstar. Big up Ted who sucks toes, bruv. Endrick for 60 million, Mudrik was like 90. You see what I mean? And they're talking about, and these clownlakes talking about, oh, we're worried to inflate the market. You're wrong, bruv. You're clueless. You haven't got a clue what you're doing. You've inflated the market anyway, buying Enzo Casado, DM for 115 million. You're worried about inflating the market. What is this, man? Excuse FC. All right. The reality is, Endrick, you pulled out the deal because you didn't want to inflate the market. Is that what we're doing here? Oh, great ambition. You really want the best Super Youth Players FC at Chelsea FC. What a joke, man. They want all the diehards out of the Chelsea ground. They want to have all the international fans. They want just different fans every game passing through, selling the prize. Do you know what they're doing? They're trying to stop the away season ticket scheme. Do you know why? Because they're unhappy. They are unhappy that it's a 30 quid cap on away tickets because they know they can make more money to these other fans charging £70 for away tickets. This is their mindset. Yeah? This is their mindset. Money. It's all about the money. Get them out, man. I can't stand them, bro. killed our football club. Literally sabotaged our football club. Yeah. Big up to you, Ed, who sucks toes. You land the minerals on the failed actor Jennings as well. Put him in the woods, bruv. Respect to you. Big up to everyone in here, man. Big up to all the Minerals FC Ultras, bruv. All of you, man. Shout out to every single one of you, man, supporting the channel. As always, guys, you all support the channel, bruv. Yeah? Every single one of you, man. Respect to you guys. Big up, it says, big up everyone who was landing it against flip-flop Rory Lennins, telling him he's in the woods. Big up the Minerals FC. Happy holidays to all the Ultras. Yeah, let's have it right. Happy holidays. We've got Christmas coming up. Well, we've got the Wolves game to come up, obviously, right before Christmas Eve. But we've got the Newcastle game as well this week. We've got games coming thick and fast. It's going to be mad. We're going to be doing a lot of streams, guys. We're going to be landing minerals. We're going to get Eunice on again. We're going to get Lee Gunner on again. We're going to land the damn minerals, as we always do, guys. So make sure you do subscribe. You keep landing minerals in the chat. All your comments as well. So valuable. Everything you put, everything when you contribute like that is very important. The like button's very important. You listen. We've got to land it together. Us fans united is the strongest thing. That's what will overcome this Clownlake model. Yeah. But respect to everyone, man. Love to everyone. Like I say, shout out to mental health, winning mentality, guys. Dig out your minerals. The fact that we are where we are, I'm just embarrassed, bruv. And it winds me up. Do you know what winds me up? He's seeing other clubs that we were above doing better than us, being run as they should be run, instead of implementing this kindergarten Epstein FC model, bruv. That's what winds me up, bruv. But listen, big up to everyone. Smash the like, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you put all your comments because it's very important. All right. And as always, guys, let's have it right. We see things they'll never see. Shout out and rest in peace to our Chelsea old boys, Chelsea Ultra, Minerals FC Ultra, bruv. Every single one of you guys, yeah, and all the Minerals FC Ultras. We are family, bruv. That's what we are, man. Alex Goldfish losing troops in his circle. Is that true? Listen, Troops needs to wake up and smell the damn minerals, bruv. That circle ain't the nicest little circle, mate. Goldfish is a wrong un, bruv. Yeah, he's an absolute wrong un. So have it right. He's all there for the click. In fact, it's funny. He had Begovic on his channel. And what did Begovic say? What did Begovic say? This is not Chelsea. And he's sitting there listening to that. Oh, of course it's Chelsea. Yeah. Of course it's Chelsea. Stuart G, you said it exactly as it should be said. Love my club, hate these owners. So have it right. Yeah. We love our club, and sadly, they are abusing our love for our football club, and that's the reality. So anyway, big up to everyone, and we'll see you soon. Make sure you keep your eyes peeled, and comments down below. Yeah, so have it right. Comments down below. Up the Chels, up the Minerals FC. So have it right. We move. We land the minerals everywhere we go. Later.